all of the supporters throughout the nation and the world, to everybody that attended a rally, to the millions of people that signed petitions, to the prosecution, Ms. Angela Corey, Mr. Bernie Delarande, Attorney John Guy, and Mr. Rich Manti, and everybody from the prosecutor's office, to everybody that put their hoodies up, and to everybody who said, "I am Trayvon." His family expressed their heartfelt gratitude for helping them these past 17 months. To Tracy and Sabrina Trayvon's parents, your tireless work in the name of your son has made Sanford and many other cities just a little safer for all our children. I know Trayvon is up there proud at the changes that you as his parents have inspired in his name. This morning, Martin Luther King's daughter, Dr. Bernice King, tweeted me a message that read, "Today is a defining moment for the status of my father's dream. Whatever the Zimmerman verdict is," she tweeted, "in the words of my father, we must conduct ourselves on the higher plane of dignity and discipline." Trayvon Martin will forever remain in the annals of history next to Medgar Evers and Emmett Till as symbols for the fight for equal justice for all. Tracy and Sabrina are thankful for all those prayers over the past 17 months since the death of their son. This is a very trying time for their family, and we ask that you respect their privacy. In conclusion, for Trayvon to rest in peace, we must all be peaceful. Thank you.
Thank you. Just a couple of questions. Yes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Real Rasta Boy TV, and it's your boy, the Real Rasta Boy. On Twitter, I'm not even in the mood to even be so energetic. Right now, I am very saddened. Today, July 13, 2013, the George Zimmerman trial versus, I guess the state of Florida versus George Zimmerman finally came to a verdict that I'm sure many Americans and people all over the world are very saddened by. And am I hurt? Yes. Am I surprised? No. Did I see this coming? Yes. Was it expected? Yes. A jury of 6 female, some of who have families and children, all or most of Caucasian descent, aka white females. Situation came today to finally months and weeks of heartening for the Trayvon Martin family end. What I hope for the Trayvon Martin family, that they will get some inner relief of the burden that this is finally over. They spoke through, the trial of trying to have justice prevail, even though they did not receive the due justice in my opinion. And these opinions are of the Real Rasta Boy TV, not anybody else. This is how I felt. I've been watching the trial here and there on HLN and CNN TV, and you know the media has been covering it very widely, from the blogs to the newspapers to the internet. It's been everywhere. So I'm sure y'all have not been sleeping under a rock. I was at a Trayvon Martin march in my state, Delaware, my city of Wilmington. I've been, you know, lobbying for justice for Trayvon and all them goody stuff. But in my heart, just feeling that how Florida have such a law as stand your ground, you know, includes some other dumb states that have this law also. I just feel that this was what he only could stand, where he could have got some justice for him. Because in the interim that Trayvon, a teenage black or African American male, has lost his life, and there's no recourse for this individual who took his life and gonna claim, quote unquote, self-defense. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there who's hurt. My heart goes out to the Trayvon Martin family, his mom, Sabrina, I think his father's, I forgot what his name of his father is, but the entire Trayvon Martin family, my heart goes out to y'all. And I'm sorry that we did not, because I was for the Trayvon Martin family, we did not receive a verdict that would have given George Zimmerman some time in the prison, the behind bars. For anyone that took someone's life, and for any reason, and gonna claim self-defense to protect your own self and to protect your own well-being, is truly gonna get his time. It's time. And I'm sure everybody have heard of the word karma. Karma is a bitch. And George Zimmerman will get his time either here on earth or wherever he goes in hell, because he's gonna burn in hell for what he has done to this teenage boy. My mother called me. I was following the trial all day. I left the house when it was 9 hours in deliberation. I couldn't take it any longer. I got back in the house, chilling, having me a glass of wine, sipping. I need more than a glass of wine right now. My nerves are shocked. My nerves are so shocked. A glass of wine came and calmed me down. I'm shaking. I'm very emotional, because I'm like thinking about if I had family in Florida, if this was my brother, if this was my cousin, if this was my nephew, if this was my brother, if this was somebody that was related to me in some kind of way, how would I be feeling right now hearing that the individual who killed this person that's related to me or was known to me in some kind of way has not been given any time in jail? I kind of felt that he would maybe get off, but not get off so easily. The jury would have came back with maybe like a lesser sentence, like, oh, we're not going to give him second degree murder, but we may give him some kind of, verdict such as a slap on the wrist, go to jail for 5 years, good behavior, he'd be out in 2 years. I felt that they would have been more receptive to him getting something than receiving nothing. Now, what we're going to think of Trayvon Martin's family now to take of this. I know in my heart they said it's wanted justice, and I hope that this would at least, I don't know, I can't think of how they're feeling. I just hope that his mom, his father, all his brother and his immediate family can come to some common understanding that it's finally over. Y'all did your best for getting justice or trying to get justice for your son or nephew or brother or cousin, whatever he was to you, and you did try your best, but the justice system failed us. It's not always 100% on your side, and in this case it was not even on the side of the victim or the dead victim. George Zimmerman, I don't know how you're going to live your life now with this burden on your shoulder that you killed an individual, in a person that did no harm to you, but you claim that you were protecting yourself against them. I don't know what's going to become of you in the years to come, and I hope that individuals in the state of Florida I don't know. He must gonna need some kind of federal protective services, because I'm not sure if individuals in Florida will take heed to not trying to be violent and trying to leave him be and let him go on with his life. They're gonna be very, rightful, and they're gonna be very, you know, they're gonna try to take matters in their own hands. But I beg of you, people in Florida and surrounding states that may have any closeness to where George Zimmerman may reside, please, we don't want anybody to relive the same situation that just went down with him being released and getting and getting no time in jail. So hopefully y'all can remain peaceful. I know it's hard, but I please beg of you to remain peaceful in this time where it's very tough to come to an understanding that please remain peaceful, residents of Florida and the residents of the city or area that George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin lived. I know that y'all want to be, y'all want to do a march, y'all want to, speak up, y'all want, but at this time, there's nothing else we can do. The jury has spoken. 6 Caucasian female individuals came to a non-guilty verdict, and I don't know if it's worth appealing. I'm not even sure if it's worth trying to go to any other steps. I just think that the Trayvon Martin family needs some closure, and I really hope in my heart that this is some type of closure they will get and can move on, because it's hard to lose a child or someone that you love to an individual who took their life away from you without any just cause. So I just urge everybody just to be peaceful in Florida or wherever you live, and don't try to act in any foolish way that may cause you to be in jail. Again, to the Trayvon Martin family, I thank y'all for bringing this situation to light and not stopping until what I want to say is not just about what I want to say. I want to say that you did not stop until a light was shone on this matter that every day individuals go through with some form of injustice, racism, discrimination. So I thank y'all for bringing this matter to light, and I hope that this can be some form of closure that will put this situation to rest. And y'all will just try to continue your lives from here on forward. I know it's going to be hard, but I urge of you to keep strong, and God be with you, the entire Martin family. Rest in peace, Trayvon. Rest in peace, Trayvon. Rest in peace. Good night from the Deal Wrestle Board TV. Please follow me if you would like to continue discussion on Twitter or Instagram at The Real Wrestler Boy. Good night.